Atomy have a system. If you can learn how to drive a car, you can learn how to be successful through Atomy, right? You don't have to be a special person to learn how to drive a car. Just listen to the instructor and follow and keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing. Then you will be driving a car. In the beginning, you are nervous, right? Every time you make a turn, you are nervous looking left and right, maybe 10 times, 20 times before you make any turn. And whenever you change a lane, you are so nervous. But now look at yourself. You are driving with one hand, receiving focus. Don't do that, but eating sandwiches, putting makeup on your face, right? Once you get used to it, right, it just becomes part of yourself, right? Driving a car is just part of your body now. Atomy system is similar to that. Only thing that we are asking is plug into the system. That's the only thing that you could be successful. Understand about Atomy, and once you understand, you're not doing this business alone. We are doing this together, just like we are doing a Zoom meeting with Canadian people and my team all together listening to me, and that's the system. Probably this is what you've been telling your members over and over and over again, but maybe they don't understand. Why do we need this system? Because we need to tell, I need to tell my partner by somebody else. We want them to listen to somebody else than me. That's our system. So we invite them to a seminar and let them to listen to somebody else. I used to tell them so many times, but they didn't understand. But when a leader from Korea came to United States and they say something, they say, oh, that's right. Why, Jason, why didn't you tell me this before? What are you talking about? I told you this 100 times. You don't realize. But whenever they listen to third person, they understand better. That's the system. We make them to listen to somebody else, right? So think about it. Probably Angela Yu, she is an amazing products presenter. So instead of me explaining about the shampoo, who explains better? Angela Yu explains better. So all I have to do is make my member to come to this seminar and listen to Angela Yu, right? And instead of me giving the vision speaking to my partner, I invite them to this seminar to listen to Nami Lee Royal Master. That's our system. So making your body into our system every time, right? Make sure your body is here and listening to our speech, listening to somebody else's testimonial, right? If I tell my partner to take a him or him, probably they think, hey, you asked me to take the him or him because you want to make money. But if they listen to somebody else giving testimonials about him or him, the benefits they got because of the him or him, they say probably, oh, I want to try that, right? That's the system. And every time you meet people, trying to make them to become a member, trying to make them to be inspired, trying to make them to be motivated, it's not that easy. But whenever make you feel bad, that's when you have to come back to our system. That will motivate you so that you could go out to talk to them again and again. That's the system, right? System is something that we have to call the people who wants to be successful together and surround us with the same kind of people. Let me tell you something. After we finish our Zoom meeting, I want you to do something. Take 5 people that you know that most you want to hang out with, right? 5 people's name on the paper. And then what you have to do is write down their income. You don't have to be exact. You don't have to write down exact income. Just write down the income that you think how much they are making. Write down the numbers, 5 of them, right? And add all this income and divide by 5, right? This is your future income. So what does that mean? If you hang out with the older people for 5 years, that's how you're gonna end up. But if you hang out with the successful people, if you hang out the Royal Masters, if you hang out with the Royal Leaders Club, and your sponsor who wants to be successful together, 5 years later, you will be one of them. That's how the system works. We are creating inner circle for those people who wants to be successful. So what kind of people can join our system? Everybody. We are welcoming everybody. We are inviting everybody. Only people who's not coming here is the people who doesn't want to come here, right? Who doesn't want to be successful? If you want to be successful, come our system and hang out with these people who are desiring and striving to be successful. That's the secret of making success. You know, let me give you a secret. When we have started this business in America with Atomy, we didn't have any system. After 2.5 years later, the Royal Leaders Club member from Korea, they start to come to America, giving us the speech from city to city. You know, I volunteered to company with them. I drive cars, you know, giving them the ride, do all the chores for the speaker. And I speak to them and I talk to them and I get lessons. 4 years later, I became Leaders Club member. Another 2 years later, I became Royal Leaders Club member. So think who you want to hang out with. Write down the name and roughly write down their income. And add all these 5 people's income and divide the 5. This is average income, right, of them. That'll be your income in 5 years later. So system is the key success secret of Atomy. And I call this success generalization. What does it mean? This means anyone who never skip our system and never become lazy, you will be successful. It doesn't matter who you are. You know, you don't have to be a special person to be successful in Atomy. If you have a strong desire like me, you know, you're going crazy about the passive income and you are crazy about the freedom that you want to have, then you will be successful in Atomy.